Hey guys, welcome to Airsoft, and in today's video I'll be going over some of the mounting system for your GoPro headcam. Now, personally I've used all three headgear and I've used different mounts, so I'm going to be sharing some of my experience into the pros and cons on each configuration and see which one is the best for you. So here is your typical three types of headgear: your baseball cap or tactical hat, your boonie hat, and your helmet. Now let's start off by talking about the mounting system for each headgear before I go into some comparison. Now for your tactical cap or baseball cap, and originally first I bought the clip-on mount, so I thought it would be easy, just clip it on for the camera to stay there, but the problem is the clipping strength is not strong enough, and I wish they have some kind of rubberized material in the interior so it will have more gripping strength, but since they don't, so you can see the camera can fall off very easily. So after the disappointment of this mount, I tried using this one. Actually, this one came with this as a package. This one originally is designed for clamping on your backpack strap, and you can set your GoPro like this. So imagine you have a backpack, your front strap, and you clamp on your strap, and you can have your GoPro in front so you can record as you're walking around to when you go traveling. So then I tried this one on the head. Now this one is a very strong clamp. I'm just gotta get this in there. Now this clamp is, as I mentioned, this clamp is very strong. So after the clamp on, it won't go down. It won't get struck up easily. But the problem is, it's very bulky, and when you're wearing the hat, you can sort of see the mount come into view when you're wearing the cap. So after some digging around, I found this one. Now this is also a low profile mount, but then it has a, let me try to get in focus. It has a screw-on system, so you can really clamp it down to the cap, and it's very light and low profile. So you attach the GoPro, you fit in the center, and you twist the screw to lock it down. And the result is very difficult to shred it off, and it's very secure. So in the end, this is what I'm using for my baseball cap. So next we have the boonie hat. Now the boonie hat, on top there's a multi system. So this is your typical multi mount, and this one is designed for your standard. Oops, sorry. So this mount came like this, and it's for your standard GoPro clip-on. So you can just clip back on your GoPro. Clip this on in place. So this is the mount that I'm using for my boonie hat. And as for my helmet, I got this type of mount. So this is a fast helm. It's by N helmet. So you just attach this. Wait, hold on. So you just attach this mount like this, and it will stay in place. So these are the mounting system that I chose for each of the headgear. And now I'll be doing some of the basic comparison. So first, let's start off with the cost. And the cost for this is a Condor tactical multicam hat, and I got this for about 20 bucks from where I am. I'm from Hong Kong, and this is a popper boonie hat, and I also got this for around 20 to 25. I don't really remember. And the helmet, I got it for around $30. So the cheapest one is the cap, then the boonie, then the helmet. And so for the costing, the tactical cap wins. Now, as for the dimension or the transport, or how easy it is to transport, for your typical cap, although it looks smaller than the boonie, but it can't really fold up as much because of the front cap here. Unlike the brims on the boonie, it's a very soft material. We can really roll this up very tightly. So for transport, and of course the helmet is very bulky and you can't really pack it into anywhere. So for the ease of transport, I would say the boonie hat takes the win on this one, then the cap, then the helmet. Now the weight, and I just weighed all three with the mounting system. This one is 120 grams, the boonie is 160, and the helmet is 760. So again, the cap wins, then the boonie, then the helmet. And next, I'm going to test the retention of the headgear itself and not the mount. Now, I'll show you guys the mount is a very secure mount. So I will actually do some testing on how well the headgear will retain on your head with the GoPro on it. Because the GoPro itself, with the battery, weighs around 150 grams. So this one weighs more than the head with the mount itself. So if it's attached in the front, then the center of gravity is towards the front, so it'll get tapered off easily. But I'll be doing some testing on to show you guys how well each of the system retains. Okay, so let's try the retention test on the baseball cap. Now I'm going to try this by tipping my head over and see how far. Okay, so I come up, and I think front should be fine. Okay, and now shake. Okay, shake again. So after a few shake, the position will already shift. And now let's try a few jumps. So 2 jumps. Okay, but sometimes in outdoor game I will have a headset, and the headset kind of clamps my head down, so it will give a better retention. So let's try it on with the headset. Okay, tip over again. Okay, shake. And now jump. Okay, so with the headset, it's actually better for retention. So let's try with the boonie hat. Okay, now we're testing the boonie hat. So again, tipping my head over. Okay, shaking. Now jump. Okay, actually it wants to get up. Okay, so 2 jumps again. Okay, and now let's try with the headset on. Now for boonie hat, it's more difficult to get the headset in place because if you're going over this, the brims will come in between the headset and ear, so you have a difficulty hearing the headset. So you have to fold up the brims on the side in order to fit the headset on. So something like this. So something like this. Okay, let's give it a try again. Tipping over, a few shake, and a few jumps. Okay, so again, with the headset on, the boonie hat also works fine. So let's try with the helmet. Okay, and last for the helmet test. So again, tipping over, shaking, and a few jumps. Okay, and it's secure. So this one is secure without the headset. I'm not going to try doing a headset one with the helmet. So let's jump back to the other comparison. Okay, so now for everyday usage. And I think out of the 3 you're more likely to wear a cap and a boonie hat on every day. And out of these two, I would say the cap wins, because the cap will go well on your, if you're going down on the street or into the mall, you can still wear a cap. And I think a boonie hat is more for, for hiking, fishing, or outdoor activities. I think it looks a bit weird to wear a boonie hat indoors. So for everyday use, then of course a helmet. Well, you can still wear a helmet on every day, but I won't. So in terms of everyday use, I think the cap wins, then the boonie, then the helmet. Okay, so next is the loadout. And if you're following a specific unit and stuff like that, I think the helmet is definitely the way to go. And because besides mounting the headcam, you can also have the rail system here. And for some people, they will mount the headcam on the side, maybe a flashlight here, and in the front you have a night vision goggles, battery pack at the back, and strobe light somewhere here, something like this. And also your headset can be mounted on the side. So for loadout, I think the helmet wins. Then next, I think it's the boonie, because the boonie has the molly system, so you can mount different stuff here. And the cap, beside the brims and the front, you only get a Velcro pack. You only get a Velcro pack here and here and here. So I think for loadout, the helmet will be the winner, then the boonie, then the cap. So protection from the sun, I think the winner is the boonie, as it has a extended brim around your whole head. So if the sun is directly above you, you have this whole area of shadowing. And the next one, I will go for the cap, because when we were talking about from the sun, you mainly talk about the shade for your eyes. So a baseball cap has an extended brim out in the front, so if the sun is in front of you, it will block some of the sun rays and for you to see better. As for the helmet, although it has a bigger protection area, but it does not have this shade in the front from the sun. So I would say boonie, cap, and helmet. Now as for protection from BBs, and of course it's the helmet. Once the BB hits you, you're not going to feel anything. And next is the boonie. Again, if you fold it down, you can have some kind of ear protection from the side, and also from the back, you can have some kind of protection. And the cap, you have the least protection, because you're exposed everywhere here. Of course, you're exposed from the side to the back. In the front, I'm sure you have a gas mask, in the front, I'm sure you have a goggles and some kind of a face mask. So for the cap, you're exposed here. Now, unless, again, if you're wearing a headphone, then it will cover your ear area, but you're still exposing the back. Unlike the boonie hat, you can have it fold down to have a little bit extra protection at the back. So which one is the best for you? I think it's totally up to your own preference, but for my scoring system, the boonie hat wins. Now, for my own personal preference, nowadays I don't follow any specific loadout, so I hardly use my helmet. I mainly use my headgear for mounting the GoPro. So for me, in CQB, I use the boonie hat, as it gives me more protection on the side and the back from the folding down the brims. And for outdoor, since I'm using a headset, I mainly use a cap. As you can see how difficult it is for me to adjust my headset if I have a boonie hat on. So to me, I use these two for CQB and outdoor. So this concludes the comparison between the three different headgears and mounting system. And let me know in the comment section if you have another mounting system that works really well for you that I did not mention in here. And please support the channel by subscribing, and see you guys next time.